Hi, you're watching Everything with Maya, where I talk about and do everything, anything, and in between. So today it is 20 degrees outside. And if you don't know, I'm from the South, so literally it being 20 degrees outside is insane. So I'm gonna be doing a basic, very simple makeup look as somebody who just started doing makeup a year ago. We're first gonna start off with this e.l.f. primer. This is my favorite primer, guys. She literally works so well. So let me tell y'all this, I just started doing my makeup literally last year. And the one thing I do, which is so weird, is I'll only put a lot of makeup like right here. I won't go on my forehead, I won't really go down here. I'm not really like a full glam baddie. I kind of just like to, you know, give it a natural look. This is my favorite part, when I get to stick it on my face and it sticks, and that's how I know it's ready. But yeah, basically I started doing my makeup last year at the beginning of the year, where I started learning how to do like a full face beat. I never knew how to do my makeup before, and I feel like I still don't really know how to do my makeup now. I don't even think like I had a lot of stuff. I just had like a bunch of random stuff that I would buy. You know, I have concealer, I have bronzer, I have foundation, contour. I had all of like the little things, and I would just test out with what I had. And then finally, once I figured out how to master it with the things I had, I would add little things on. Like recently I just added bronzer into my makeup routine. Y'all, bronzer is a lifesaver. Let's change the angle. I want like a different angle. Ooh. We're ready. After I do that, I like to go in with my concealer. I've tried other concealers, and I don't think I've found one that I really like that kind of gives me like the as easy flawless look. So I just kind of put it under my eyes. I'll put it in the corner of my eyes, and then I'll put it on the outside. Since we're going for more of a natural look, and I said I only wanted to put makeup like right here, I'm not gonna put that much anywhere else. I'm gonna do it on the bridge of my nose. And then a little bit, I like to make a heart. That's what I'm gonna leave it at. I already did my eyebrows before this because I was debating on if I even wanted to do my makeup. But if I'm gonna be sitting in the office all day and doing nothing, I might as well look cute, right? I've heard mixed things about this, that some people like to let theirs dry, and then other people like to just blend theirs wet. So I'm gonna let it dry just a little bit. I actually found out this hack like a little while ago, to just put your blush on before you put anything else on. And I really like it. These are actually my makeup brushes were behind the camera. I recently just got this e.l.f. makeup brush set. So e.l.f., if you're looking for somebody. So I just take my brush, I dip it in here. I'm not a big blush girly, so I literally just put a little bit on my cheeks. And then once I blend out my concealer, it's kind of gonna go over it. Next, I'm gonna take this brush. I'm gonna take this beauty blender, and I am going to blend out my concealer. One hack that I did learn is to always set your brush. And when I blend out my concealer, I kind of just take the brush and I keep it in the same area. Like, you want to blend it out, but you don't want to like drag it. So I like to pat it kind of in the same area and just kind of make sure that it's all blended out right there. And then when I blend out my concealer, I kind of just blend it up, like kind of in the natural crease of where my eye shape is going. And then for my nose, I'll just take my beauty blender. I actually remember we had our like rebranding party for the office, and I had so many people be like, "Girl, are you wearing makeup?" And I'd be like, "Yeah," and they'd be like, "Oh my gosh, like your face is so flawless." And then some of them would be like, "I never would have guessed." And I'm like, "Oh my gosh." So per me not knowing how to use makeup, if I tell you something and you're like, "This seems wrong," it might be, but it works for me. After I do that, I'm gonna go in with my foundation. I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me in shade 362. I do like to let it sit like that for a minute because it does not come out. And then basically all I'm gonna do is use this brush. I'm gonna get some, and then I'm just gonna pat it all over my face. I might do a little bit on my forehead, just like the leftover residue, but like I said, I'm really not a makeup forehead girly. Like, I'm not a full coverage girly, but I love those who are because their makeup turned out so good. And then after I do my foundation, I kind of just go in and see. If y'all can see, it's not that bad between my concealer and my foundation right here. But I've seen some girls set their face. So, and they'll set like their under eye. So that's what we're gonna do next. I am going in with, I'm going in with my HD powder from e.l.f. And it's in the shade, it's a soft luminance, but it's like a peachy color. Ooh. Please do this over a sink, y'all. You will get stuff on your desk. And I'm gonna go with my e.l.f. contour, the Halo Glow Beauty one. So what I'm gonna do is just my nose this time. Usually I'll contour the rest of my face, but the one thing I like about my routine is how defined my nose looks. So I'm honestly just gonna do my nose. Then I'm just gonna go in with my brush. This is just a contour brush. My sister got it for me when I was in middle school. Like I said, I have not used makeup in so long. And I'm just gonna brush down and then brush around the tip of my nose. That's where I put my contour. So it just really defines my nose and makes her look cute. Next, this is my favorite part of my makeup routine, is I use the Buttermilk bronzer. The blush I used was also Buttermilk. The blush was in the shade Back and Butter, and then my bronzer is in the shade Butter Than You. I love this bronzer so much. I just started using bronzer. I did not know there was a difference between bronzer and contour, so I was like, there's more. And when I tell y'all, this is literally the best thing in the whole wide world. This is actually a putty bronzer brush, but I don't think this is putty. I don't know. I'm gonna take it and I am just gonna go in around my cheekbone. And then I put it on the tip of my nose, and then I kind of just go in and I'll go like under my face. I literally love bronzer so much. And then whenever I do applicate my bronzer or my blush, I don't just dip it. I'll dip it and then I'll go like this on the top so that all of it is not coming onto my face. Like I said, I like a natural look. I don't like too much. That's not me. And that is basically it. We're just gonna go in and make sure that everything is even so that I don't look like I'm a clown walking into a circus. And voila, that is the makeup look. Finally, we're just gonna finish off with the Perfect Finish HP powder. I just like to take a kabuki brush, kind of dip it in there, and then just cover it all over my face. Y'all, I said I wasn't gonna do mascara today, but I feel like I low-key need mascara with this. I'm just gonna go ahead and curl my eyelashes and then put some mascara on. Then I'm gonna go in with the Maybelline Colossal Mascara. This is my favorite mascara in the whole entire world. I used to use what was the one I used before? Y'all, I love Maybelline for mascara. Their mascara is so good. The Falsies, the Surreal one. I still have it because sometimes I'll use it for my bottom lashes, but Maybelline has amazing mascara. And don't mind my lashes because they're growing back, but look at that. I don't know if anybody else remembers this, but I remember when I was in middle school, there was a trend going on and everybody was basically like, not somebody's dog ruining my story time, where basically people would do their mascara, but they would only do it with their mouth open. I remember as soon as I figured out that I was somebody who did that, I literally stopped. I would literally practice every day in the morning when I would put my mascara on in middle school, and I'd be like, and I just think that that's so funny, because I still do it sometimes. Like, I don't know if I want to put on bottom mascara. I feel like this is giving very clean girl, so I might just do the top. And then finally, with my matte spray, we're just gonna do a nice finish so that it stays on all day. And voila, we are done. Like I said, if y'all are literally looking to start makeup, just do it. I remember when I was in middle school, I played in my mom's makeup one time and I literally looked like a clown. And I had a teacher in middle school because I went to the dance and she was like, your mom let you walk out the house like that? You look like a clown. And I'm just like, why would you say that to a 12-year-old? But I think that always like instilled in me that like I was never gonna be good at makeup, that it just wasn't for me, that I was meant to be a tomboy. And I finally got back into experimenting with it last year and I just never went back. I also lost my lip liner when I went to Jamaica and I literally couldn't find it for the longest time and I thought that this was it and it's not. So it's more of like a brown color, but considering I'm wearing a dark color today, it fits. But I finally found it. I did a get ready with me video one time and I literally showed it like this. You could barely see it, but you could see it. And I was like, yeah. Because that lip combo, Club Hopper, NYX lip pencil, and then just this clear one, it's so good. Y'all need to try it out. But yeah, like I said, if y'all are ever looking for a sign to start makeup or do something, literally just do it because you're not gonna be perfect in the beginning, but at the end, like you're gonna be able to master it. If you put your heart and soul into something, think you're gonna be able to master it. And now I'm literally going out like this. And if you would have asked me like 2 years ago if I was ever gonna be good at makeup, I probably would have told you no. So thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this beginner makeup routine. Me just yapping, saying what I do. Hopefully this encouraged some of y'all to start makeup. And until next time, bye guys.